nighttime edition of Stole My Line, Nolan Fireside Marathon. If you couldn't tell by Grant's impeccable performance of Hans Zimmer's score, we were talking about Interstellar.
And, this movie, man. I know that you won't fully agree with me on this one, but I think this is one of his best.
I disagree, but we'll get there.
Okay, this movie... Actually, do you want to know a really cool story about this movie?
I would love to.
So, Nolan wrote this movie, and he goes to Hans Zimmer, and maybe he had partially written it or whatever. But he goes to Hans Zimmer, he's like, hey, I'm thinking about making a movie about a father and a daughter. Can you write me a piece of music for it? And he writes the theme.
That's all he says?
Yeah, and Nolan listens to him play it on piano, and he's like, I'm going to make the movie. Like, he listened to the theme, he's like, all right, I know I can do this. I'm going to make the movie. And he makes Interstellar.
That's crazy.
Like, Hans Zimmer didn't even know it was a space movie. This is a legit story, by the way.
That's wild.
It's pretty cool. All right. Well, first off, how are you doing?
I'm good.
This fine, lovely evening.
I'm good.
Got a good fire going?
Great fire.
And we are reviewing Interstellar, which, I mean, can life even get better than this?
This is a phenomenal night, phenomenal movie, phenomenal friends, phenomenal fire.
Whoa. Bunch
Wow.
of F's there. Except for night.
And movie. I should have said film.
Oh, run it back. Say it again. We'll clip it. We'll clip it for Instagram.
Phenomenal film, phenomenal friends, phenomenal fire. Cut.
There's so much good about this movie.
It's true.
I know that you are not as high on this movie as I am. This is probably the Nolan film I am most familiar with at this stage of my life, because I feel like I watch this every 2 or 3 months. Mm-hmm. Just because people have it on. Like, my roommates love watching this movie.
I think this movie is overrated, but I say with a giant caveat of this is hoisted as like one of the greatest movies of all time. I think this movie is phenomenal. I don't know if it's like all-time level.
Okay, all right. Well, for me,
okay,
this is Nolan's most emotional movie. And, like, the dynamics between the father and the daughter, between Cooper and Murph,
right?
Like, it is so emotional.
I think that's true. I can agree with that.
And I think this is Nolan's probably best take on emotion overall.
To date, yeah. Yeah.
I think later there can be a case for Oppenheimer or some of the later ones he does.
Right.
But, like, this is Nolan at his, like, he's basically doing a space drama. Like, this is a drama in space.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This is not like a gimmicky sci-fi thing. Like, this is just a drama in space.
Yeah.
I want to hear first what holds you back from hoisting it up there, upper echelon movie of all time.
I don't know. It might. I think you're correct in saying that, like, it is super emotional, and I think for me, the emotions didn't shine through consistently.
Okay.
I think, and I don't even know how you would do this, but it's like, and as I'm saying this, I don't even know if I agree with myself. But let me just work through my thoughts here.
Yeah, I'll process with you.
Okay, I feel like I'm in therapy right now. I think during the space scenes, well, because Cooper's whole arc is like, get back to my family, get back to my family, get back to my family,
and then he ultimately sacrifices that,
and then he sacrifices it,
which that's like a spoiler, kind of, but kind of not.
That's true. We're bad. We spoil it.
The past like 4 episodes, we've just like hopped right into spoilers.
Yeah, we get very excited. Should we rip off spoilers? Should we just talk about this movie?
Let's just talk about this movie.
All right.
Go watch it. Interstellar, not Inception.
I do get them confused, though.
This is the I movies.
Yeah, it's the I ends.
Also, we just like recorded the Inception episode.
That is true.
Go watch Interstellar. There's a lot of good in this movie. Spoiler Band-Aid ripped off.
Okay.
Keep saying what you're saying.
And like, okay, I saw this movie way back when.
Yeah.
Okay. And I didn't really remember it.
Yes.
Okay. Like, everyone talked about it forever. Everyone's like, Interstellar's great. I'm like, yes, I agree. With no real memory of like why it was. So on rewatch, I knew that Matthew McConaughey was the one knocking the books off the shelf.
Yes.
I knew Matt Damon was there. So it's like, I think I watched this maybe from the wrong lens of like reviewing a movie, because I was like, it's just Matt Damon, and then I got caught up in all the sciencey things that didn't make a lot of sense in my head.
Yeah, there's a few things that are really, really scientific that are like true, like the black hole stuff.
I think this is the hardest Nolan movie to understand.
What?
I mean, I think. Well, I don't know about. I think.
To date.
Yeah, Tenet might be an exception.
I'm about to say Tenet is like I still don't understand Tenet. I've only seen it once when it came out in theaters.
But it's like I'm trying to keep a logical flow of everything, and then it's like, boom, Matthew McConaughey's in a freaking book Tesseract, and
that's where the movie gets probably the most criticism.
And it's like I have no idea what's happening.
When he goes into the black hole, that's when it gets the most like out there of this isn't real. Like this is Nolan's interpretation kind of for the story, what could happen if you go into a black hole.
Right.
Which you can't even do.
Which you can't do. And I think, and that's the most emotional moment.
Yeah.
Of the film, except for maybe when he's like watching his daughter.
Yeah.
And I got lost in the sauce of the logic.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't understand how he did this.
Well, he didn't do it, but he did it, but like,
because I think Anne Hathaway mentions earlier of like love transcends or dimension.
Yeah.
Right. So I think in my
like
head,
love
I'm
is
like
a constant.
Yeah, in my head, it's like, all right, the thing he loves most is his daughter.
Yeah.
So therefore, entering a black hole puts him in his daughter's room.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got caught up in that and missed a little bit of the emotion, I think.
Yeah, I think I've seen this movie enough times to kind of know where it's taking me when I watch it. And the whole concept is he goes into the black hole. The whole reason the anomaly, like the wormhole at the beginning exists, all that is because further evolved future human beings are trying to save the current human being race. And so they put the wormhole there, and then they create this three-dimensional structure for Murph and Cooper to interact.
Because they know that they are the ones who can do it.
Who end up saving the human race, which is those beings in the future. It's kind of hard to get there.
It feels like a paradox, though, because...
Yeah, it's like you're saving yourself with information you never learned. Like,
And you've already been saved, but therefore you save your savior if you're the guys in the future.
Yeah, it's a loop. It's a loop. And you're kind of not meant to dwell on it too much.
I know that's not the point of the movie, but I got lost.
No, that's so fair. That's super fair. And again, I've seen this movie enough times to kind of just like, I can buy all that and just enjoy the experience a little bit. Yeah, I think McConaughey is so strong in this movie. I love both versions of Murph, like young Murph and Jessica Chastain's older Murph.
Yeah, I think they both killed it.
Also, great child-adult casting. They look like the same. They look like the same person.
Yeah, for real.
It's crazy.
It is wild.
But I think a quiet standout in this movie is Michael Caine as kind of the villain.
He is, and I was thinking about this. I'm like
Matt Damon's also a villain.
I don't know if there was an antagonist, quote unquote. I mean, I think Time.
Yeah, Time is
the antagonist
of this movie.
And it's like Matt Damon has the betrayal arc, but then it's like Michael Caine
was kind
just lied.
Yeah, he just lied the whole movie.
Straight up lied the whole movie.
And then on his deathbed, he was like, "Yeah, look, he lied," and then he dies.
Again, I'm like, why would you tell her that?
Yeah,
you gain nothing by telling her that. I guess we gain something as an audience, but like you just destroyed her.
Yeah, the humans ultimately survive because of it, but like,
that's true.
Yeah, still. Yeah, I don't know, but I do think like we're so used to seeing him as a good guy. Like in the Prestige and the Batman trilogy,
right?
And kind of in Inception too, he's just like this like random side help character and or Alfred. Like,
Loki forgot he was in Inception, but you're so right.
Yeah, he's there for like a hot second.
Yeah.
And he just plays like Cobb's dad.
Yeah.
But I think in this movie, he actually kind of plays a more pivotal role of like kind of a bad guy.
And part of me wants to go back and watch it again and like watch his performance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very.
Because I had forgotten that he's lied.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
visually,
Yeah.
soundtrack.
Okay.
It's like this is probably Nolan's prettiest movie,
100%.
and
100%.
I think he has a lot of very pretty movies. This is like, man, every shot it kind of feels like it could be like a frame.
Yeah,
like
it
could
is
be in a picture frame. A little bit.
insane.
Yeah, and it's great. I love it. What else did you like about this movie? Because you kind of talked a little bit about your gripes. Like what?
Yeah, I don't want to be the
Yeah.
pessimistic guy who doesn't like Interstellar, because this movie is phenomenal.
Mhm.
I think this might be a hot take. I don't even know, but Hans Zimmer's score is, I think, the best movie soundtrack of all time.
I don't think I can disagree with you on that.
It is so good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why people learn this song on piano, like the theme
Yeah.
on piano, all the time.
And I think, like, from a cinematic perspective, wild. Even the Tesseract scene is so beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
All the space scenes. I mean, apparently every frame of the black hole scene was as scientifically accurate as humanly possible.
Yep.
And B, it took 100 hours to render per frame.
Wait, is that true?
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like, for those of you who don't know, 24 frames a second is like the standard for movie, which is basically 24 pictures in a row.
I'm googling this
So
as we speak.
each frame took 100 hours to render. So 24 frames a second. Do the math. But it's just like the level of, and like apparently papers have been written, scientific papers have been written on Interstellar because it's so scientifically accurate in like a theoretical sense.
Yeah, Nolan went to some scientist was like, tell me about black holes and like
Yeah.
how the light would look in the camera. And yeah, each frame, you're right, each frame in the black hole scene took around 100 hours.
Which is insane.
Or nearly 100 days per second of footage.
100 days per second of footage to render?
That's crazy.
Oh my
Now
gosh.
that's rendering hours too, so like
You just hit export
it's not just
and
like
leave it.
one computer rendering it, but like still.
That's true.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But, and then I criticize some of the logical story beats, but again, emotional story is pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
I think Matthew McConaughey's performance, phenomenal. All the side characters crushed.
I love Anne Hathaway in this movie. I know it's kind of random, like because she's low-key kind of annoying the first half
She
of the
is
movie.
kind of annoying.
But I still think she does a great job in the role she is given.
Why?
I don't know. I think she portrays this whole, like she's kind of stuck up, like really sciencey, but then she's in love with this guy on this
Yeah.
other planet. She's like, I want to go to him. And Matthew McConaughey's like, no, like you can't. And then there's this whole tension between them of like, who was sacrificing what? Because,
Yeah, that tension was super interesting to watch.
Because she basically yells at him, is like, you at some point may have to choose between going to see your family or saving the human race. And you're going to have to make that same decision.
And then he does.
And then he does.
Yeah.
And the whole scene where he's like, I'm ejecting. And
it was so hard.
and she's like, she doesn't understand for a minute, and then it clicks for her, and she's like, why are you can't leave? And he's like, I have to. I think that stuff is great. I know she's kind of annoying for the first half of the movie. But
That's true. I think she plays her arc well, and especially towards the end where like she realizes her dad lied.
Yeah.
And I mean, like the whole docking scene, and then
Docu scene is sick.
it is so sick. And then Matt Damon kind of came out of the blue.
Okay, let's talk about Matt Damon.
Let's do
because
it. Let's do it.
This is a big critique of this movie. That Matt Damon just kind of like comes out of left field.
It feels like a cameo performance for the sake of a cameo performance.
I don't know how because they intentionally also didn't show that Matt Damon was in this movie.
That's true, yeah.
There's all these pictures on the wall when they're at NASA at the beginning, and they point at the picture, but it's like it's a wide shot, so you can't see what they're actually pointing at. And they're
Right.
talking about Dr. Mann, and then it's actually Matt Damon.
Right.
And also, I feel like this movie came out at a similar time as The Martian, and maybe it was a little before The Martian.
I want to say Martian's 2016. This is 2014.
2014.
2014. Martian. 2015. That is crazy.
Yeah, Matt Damon was just like, "Hey, we're just hammering space movies right now." Great space. Martian's great too, by the way.
Yeah, it's true. It is pretty good. Donald Glover's in that movie.
And yeah, a lot of people in that movie actually. But how do you feel? because I kind of like Matt Damon being in this movie. I don't know why. I haven't really processed it. Tell me what you think about it.
I mean, I think he destroyed his role. I think he did so good. He was understandable and yet despicable at the same time.
Yes.
Like, you completely understand where he's coming from.
Like, his motives are understandable, but his methods are conniving.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, I think Nolan, in the past, and, like, all the movies we watched previously have been, like, he casts kind of no-name actors as side characters.
Yeah.
And then brings out the best in them.
Yeah.
And then it's like, this is a side character of the ages.
Yeah, this is like an A+ like list character.
And then he just
like your
chucks
actor.
Matt Damon in there. Is like, all right, Matt Damon, you take it away.
Yeah, and we kind of talked about this, but like we're at the point in Nolan's filmography where he like kind of plugs and plays famous actors for later movies. Like,
yeah, it's true.
Matt Damon was also in Oppenheimer, and then is now starring in The Odyssey. So like he's worked with Matt a few times at this point. I don't know though. I think he's great. I think that the reveal was kind of interesting. Like, it kind of feels like, oh, surprise, here's Matt Damon. Like,
yeah, I know.
Like, the surprise is the actor, not the character or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's still interesting, if anything.
I think it is interesting. I don't know if I love Matt Damon just because he's like so famous and so well known that you kind of, it pulls you out of the movie to some degree.
Yeah,
you're like, oh my gosh, that Matt Damon.
Cillian Murphy, everybody would have been like, okay, like,
yeah,
it's just Cillian Murphy.
Right.
But I don't know, at least at the time too. But like Matt Damon is also like Will Hunting, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you have any other gripes or anything else you want to talk about with Interstellar?
I feel like there's so much to talk about. We covered score. Cinematography is flawless.
Covered acting. I think the writing's really great.
I do think the writing's good.
Timothy Chalamet's in this movie.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
He's here. This is like one of his earliest things, though.
It's true.
No one knew he'd be famous at that time.
Yeah.
Casey Affleck is also in this movie.
I heard that, but then I'm like, who is he?
What?
Who's Casey Affleck?
He plays older Timothy Chalamet. He plays his son.
I definitely didn't put that together.
He has a beard the whole time.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
does
like,
have a beard.
If you're not really looking or focusing on his character, which he's kind of just a side character.
Right.
Yeah, but he's in this movie.
Yeah. I thought the dynamic between the sister and brother
was
when they're older was so interesting.
I loved the little world building pieces too. When at the beginning of the movie, it's kind of like a documentary. Like,
yeah,
it kind of plays like Band of Brothers. Like when they're interviewing all the old soldiers. Like it kind of plays like that. If you've seen Band of Brothers, you know what I'm talking about. If not, just ignore that comment. But when they're like, yeah, we had to flip all the plates and bowls because they would all get so dusty. Like the historical thing, I thought that was cool. I like the way that he did that storytelling personally.
And I do think the dystopian, I say that very loosely, but like this takes place in the future and kind of an apocalyptic setting.
Yeah.
I think Nolan took a lot of big swings here from a writing perspective, and then he throws it into space and has probably the most emotional core yet.
Yeah, I feel like the core of this movie does not get lost at all. Like, this is about Cooper and Murph. Like, this is about father and daughter.
Yeah.
The whole movie is about that. What did you think of the ending when he reunites with his daughter, but she's on her deathbed?
I didn't love it, and I don't know if I didn't love it just because it's like I really wanted them to have a happy ending.
Yeah, that might be it.
The part of me did like it. I think I definitely need to process more on where I land on the ending, but it was just kind of sad. And then like he just goes back to his fake house, and the robot comes out. I don't know. And
then he goes on his mission to save.
Oh yeah, then he goes and
Dr. Brand
hangs out with Anne Hathaway. I liked that conclusion.
Is there any part of you that wants an Interstellar 2? It's never going to happen, by the way. There's no Interstellar 2.
No.
Okay, you think that like you're satisfied with the story, even though the end of the movie is him. It's like Back to the Future. It's like they're going off on another adventure. You know?
Well, I think the logical conclusion of the adventure has already been established.
Yeah.
It's like Anne Hathaway's already set up camp, so therefore they're going to go start another family, and repopulate.
Yeah, it's kind of maybe pointless to watch it play out on screen.
Unless you just added, like, more drama.
Yeah, there would be a
which
lot you'd have to add to kind of get
I don't really
there.
care about. Like, I'm happy with where it ended up.
Okay.
I do have one question.
Hit me.
And I don't even know if you know the answer, but Nolan's all about practicality.
Yes.
Were the robots practical?
Yeah.
Really?
But there were scenes where he did CGI stuff with them. But
Okay, that's kind of what I thought.
a lot of the scenes where, like, they're talking in the spaceship and stuff, those are just, like, practical robots. Obviously, the voices, like, they're voiced by
obviously.
people, but...
I thought the robot character design so dope.
Also, like, they're very funny. I love the robot.
Yeah, they are. And, like, I care about them.
Yeah. You're like, Case, like, Tars, like, don't die.
I know.
The whole movie, even though they're just robots. But, okay, I feel good about this. I feel like we've discussed a lot.
I have one more thing to add.
Oh, go for it.
And it's a positive as well.
Okay.
The sound design stuck out to me.
So good. Especially when there was no sound.
Yeah, that's what stuck out to me. It's
Yeah.
in the realm of Star Wars, Star Trek, where we have explosions all the time, to see an explosion with no sound is so... And, like, the moment Matt Damon dies
Yes.
and there's just silence, it's like, oh, that was, like...
Yeah.
It's so good.
And that
It's
whole
so
sequence
good.
is so stressful. It's so good.
So good.
And the score really accents that whole sequence, too.
Yeah, it's
I watched this when it came back out in IMAX.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So good.
Yeah.
So loud. So stressful. So stressful. Fun fact too, I'm sure you know this, but they grew a whole cornfield for this movie.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
That is pretty wild.
Okay. Let's get into our ranking.
Let's do it.
Currently we have, let me pull this up.
I don't even know if y'all can see us anymore, but
Yeah, this you might just be watching a dark YouTube video.
you
I don't
can see
even
the
know.
fire.
We currently have number 1 Dark Knight, 2 Prestige, 3 Inception, 4 Memento, 5 Rises, Dark Knight Rises, 6 Batman Begins, 7 Insomnia, 8 Following. Where are we slotting Interstellar? This is tough. I
Say
think this-
1, 2, and 3 again.
Dark Knight, Prestige, Inception.
What are you leaning towards?
See, I think I would rate this number 2. But I think you're not going to want to put this above the Prestige.
I don't want to, but I think objectively, from
Like,
an
I think
objective
if-
sense,
And I think the Prestige is great. Like, these are neck and neck for me. But I don't know.
I'm okay with number 2. And the
Really?
only reason I would like I think Dark Knight is such a tight movie,
Yes.
and there's like no
Fluff?
no fluff, and I do think there's a little bit of fluff in this movie. I think the beginning, and honestly, like Timothée Chalamet, well, I guess the brother plays a role later on, but
still, like, yeah. I know what
like
you
I
mean.
don't know, it's like I'm not really invested in their relationship,
Sure.
but I think this movie, to some extent, is too ambitious for its own good.
Okay.
In the sense of at least for me, like the logical and the science fiction aspect distracted from the emotional appeal.
Okay.
Whereas Dark Knight, I think both the logical consistency and the emotion are blended perfectly.
Okay.
So I'm okay with 1 Dark Knight, 2 Interstellar, and then the rest
Okay.
just file in.
Well,
Does that mean Prestige is 4?
Prestige is... Wait. No.
Or is it Prestige 3?
3, yeah.
Okay.
Dark Knight, Interstellar, Prestige, Inception, Memento, Rises,
okay with that. I think
Begins,
that's good.
Insomnia, Following. Yeah.
I think that's good.
Okay, well, let's do our personal ranking. This is easy.
This is another easy one.
Buy it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, you should.
4K UHD, whatever you want to do. Go get the Steelbook.
Yep.
This is one that you will want to rewatch multiple times.
This is a classic movie of our time.
Yeah, I feel like if there's a movie that's like an experience, go experience this movie.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
honestly, also go see it if it comes back out in IMAX in movie theaters.
Yeah,
it was
I
an
think-
incredible
for sure.
experience.
Yeah.
It was great. All right, well, what do we have tomorrow, Drew?
We have Dunkirk.
We have
Right?
Dunkirk,
Yeah, Dunkirk.
which I watched once when it came out.
I have never seen Dunkirk.
This is gonna be a new one for us.
So it'll be interesting.
Starring a bunch of people, but
Harry Styles in this movie, right?
yes, and Tom Hardy is a huge role. Michael Caine's in this movie.
I love Tom Hardy, by the way.
Yeah.
Just in general, I think he's so good.
So good. Yeah. Hey, go follow us. I'm beating a dead horse at this point. Go follow us.
Do it.
Instagram, podcast, subscribe to YouTube. Leave a 5-star review everywhere. If you have questions or film suggestions that aren't Christopher Nolan, shoot us a DM on our Instagram or email us at stolemylinepod@gmail.com. I hope you can see us. It may be dark, this whole YouTube video.
That's okay.
But hey,
Just
we love
enjoy
you
the
guys.
vibes.
We love you. Thank you for sticking with us. We only have a handful more, so
I know. The light is at the end of the tunnel, which is sad for the viewers.
oh, the light at the end of the tunnel
Is
occurs after
Oppenheimer.
a 3-hour Oppenheimer epic. So, yeah, buckle up.
Buckle up.
Still got lots to come, but hey, take a break.
Enjoy a film.
Catch you on the flip.
Heck yeah.